This is Melissa McGinnis with Long Beach Local News. It's a very special outing today. We're at a friend of mine's house, actually his urban garden. Captain Charles Moore, nice to see you.
Nice to see you again.
Such a treat to be here. I've driven past this home since I was a little girl. I always knew someone really special lived here.
Well, I lived here since I was a little boy, and I think my parents were special for having started a garden, and me for having kept it up.
So it is classified as an organic urban farm, no GMOs.
That's right. We are inspected by the County Agricultural Commission, and we have to register as organic in order to sell our produce as organic. Passers-by, as well as at the farmer, we can go to farmers market and sell, but we can also be part of the neighborhood in an unobtrusive way. You might say, well, you're conducting a business in a residential neighborhood, but this is more like sharing. It's more like sharing the food with the people that come by. I really don't charge retail prices. I charge very low prices because I want to encourage other people to do this. I figure a couple of places like mine on a block, you pretty much take care of the produce needs of your neighbors. But here in Long Beach, we have remarkable ability to produce year-round. There are seasonal crops, but there's always something going on.
See a lot of papayas lingering around.
That's right. You know, when I started this in 1974, we couldn't grow the solo papaya from Hawaii. It was too cold in the winter. We actually had frost in the wintertime. But that's long gone now, and I grow the Hawaiian solo papaya. I grow a cross between that and the Mexican papaya, and I also grow the Mexican papaya. So I have 3 varieties of papaya maturing now, which is quite nice. It's nice to have papayas.
They're beautiful. I saw on your chalkboard they're $3 each, which is quite the deal.
Then we have the solo papaya, the Hawaiian kind, growing right up here, and you can see they're normal size for the Hawaiian solo papaya. And break it up into about 6-inch length and make it part of the compost. This is where all our food waste goes and all our green waste goes. We just got through harvesting and applying to a new crop the finished compost that was on the other side there. This will get turned over there and then become finished compost. There's a little dove right there, not even scared of us because we have doves nesting here. Can you see it there on the side? This avocado is probably a senior citizen, something in the neighborhood of 65 years old, ready to collect Social Security. This guy should get Social Security. It's produced thousands of pounds of avocados over the years. Wow. And it's still producing. We had our best year ever last year.
Wow.
With hundreds of avocados. Grapes are just coming to be right now. So the grape is growing over both the avocado and the cherimoya.
Oh, look at the grapes everywhere. Oh. It's wonderful. So if somebody was interested in purchasing some of your organic produce, do they just walk by and check out your chalkboard? How does that work?
Walk by, check out the chalkboard. Yep, my phone number's on there. So if they want to call before they come over to make sure I'm available, they can do that.
I would suggest to do so, even if you want to just be inspired. This garden is breathtaking. I think you're definitely an example of the space doesn't have to be too large to have an urban farm.
You know, it's a very small amount of space that's required to grow too much for your own consumption. That's what people need to know. And what many groups have sprung up to deal with is the fact that you quite quickly produce more than you can consume. And I have donated to several organizations, and we've taken, we've had orders from schools and all kind of different places for our produce. Restaurants, we were the first to give local produce to the Naples restaurant, Michael's. We worked with Chef David to get his local produce buying started, and so I think I've been a seminal influence on the organic gardening movement here in Long Beach with what I've been doing since 1974.
What a treat you are for Long Beach here. We are just so grateful to have you, and we're definitely inspired by you. Your address is 345 Bayshore?
Yep, that's right. And you'll see Oceanographic Research Vessel across the street. She's my catamaran that is designed to be an ocean-going research vessel that discovered, as you know, the Great Pacific Garbage Gyre, or some people call the Garbage Patch, and we've been there 4 times now and are getting ready to write a paper on the changes that we've seen since it's grown to triple the amount that was there in 1999.
There's so much incredible research you've done out on the oceans, for the oceans. We'd like to come back to you with you and have a whole segment just about that. Would that be okay?
Yeah, I'd love to have you walk with us as we prepare to sail to the South Pacific Garbage Gyre, the South Pacific Garbage Patch off Easter Island in November of this year. It will be our longest voyage yet, and we've just completed our preparations down in Chile, working with the Chilean Navy and universities there in Chile to monitor plastic along the Chilean coast as well as near Easter Island. So we'll be bringing to you information from one of the other large accumulation zones for our human debris down in the South Pacific.
Thank you again so much for what you do here in Long Beach and for what you do globally. We look forward to coming back to visit with you real soon, and definitely stop by, meet Captain Charles Moore. He's a gem to Long Beach. Thank you.
Thanks for coming by.